What's up, you guys? Vinyl Vixen and Slim Shetty.
What's up?
Here at Rap Sesh in our wonderful print room.
How'd you get so tall?
I got my knees done. Anyways, this week we are doing an amazing project that I am so honored and just excited to do it. Like I don't even know what to do with my hands.
It's like a childhood memory for me because I grew up with Linkin Park as something I listened to all the time, and
right.
So this is a super cool project. We're going in and doing this it's for a show, right?
Yeah, so there is an Eventbrite show, and it's basically this whole art gallery and concert kind of memorial tribute to Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, who passed away. So the guy that we're in contact with, his name is Jim. We're going to introduce you guys to him here later in the episode. He was a lifelong, I think, kind of friend and photographer for Linkin Park and Chester. And he's a big part of this whole tribute show that's going on. So he got a guitar sponsored. What brand of guitar is this?
That's the band.
Forgive me if I botched it. And we are gonna wrap it in a couple of his photos. So this is a little rendering of the back that he had made, and then these are some of his photos. So it's just kind of a
high
nice
resolution
collage.
Yeah. This will be on the front. There's a bunch of couple of little pictures that are gonna be around the neck and everything, and this whole thing's gonna be on the back. And
then I think we're actually gonna do some frost accents as well. So this is a really fun project because we don't get to do guitars very often. We've done them here and there, but just the whole backstory behind this is just absolutely amazing, and we're so excited to be a part of it.
I'm honestly honored to be able to wrap this.
I'm excited to go to the show. So we're actually going to be going to the concert. We're going to take you guys along. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and we're going to hand deliver this guitar as well to Jim. So we just have to wrap it.
We do.
So let's get at it.
So this is finished product.
Oh, wow.
So Yeah, it turned out super sick.
Whoa.
The frost really just like made a big difference.
So we ended up using this like.
It's a window
This
tint.
is like a frost, so you still see the image behind it.
Yeah.
It really stands out. And we also threw it around the entire side. Do a little.
And you put the LP logo. That
embossed kind of.
wow.
Front turned out super cool.
And then the top, show them the top.
Yeah, and then we even do the brand.
The Ibanez.
Yeah, just so that way it looks like a nice,
Little extra
branded
flourish.
guitar.
Oh, and you kept the strings on.
No, we took them off and then we put everything back
I took the whole
on.
thing apart and I restrung it and everything.
I was actually kind of nervous about doing this and showing it with no strings because it would be so unnatural.
Right.
Definitely. I was able
No,
to.
he was able to get all of them.
Yeah.
It definitely exceeded my expectations. Like, great job. Like,
Thank you so much.
I don't want to give this away.
I know. I was like, I want to win this.
Well, thank you. It's a really special project to me as well, and this was like an idea when I did the exhibit in LA. I thought that it might be. I wanted to continue to bring in new, exciting elements to these exhibits to bring people out and to share something special, and make it also like an experience, not just come look at the photo. The photos definitely speak for themselves, but when you can bring in some new and exciting elements to the gallery and the exhibits, it's all the better.
Right.
When you're an up-and-coming photographer, it's really hard to get portrait shoots with like major artists.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough that I met Chester back in 2000, so our bands played together.
So it's like right when they started almost.
Yeah, it was a few months before Hybrid Theory came out.
Yeah.
So when we met, he was like, at that point, he was just another guy playing a show.
Yeah.
And we hit it off, and we kept running into each other. Like, they were playing like a radio show like a month later, and Hybrid Theory still hadn't come out, but like One Step Closer was already on the radio.
Really?
I was really trying to become this photographer, this music photographer. He was the first person that I got to work with doing portraits, and it was because we were friends.
Yeah.
And that relationship and that friendship was there till the end. These exhibits are, a thank you from me to him. They're a tribute. I wouldn't be where I am as a photographer if it wasn't for Chester Bennington.
Yeah.
I can say that. He was an instrumental part of my early, success, and really, when people saw that I was working with him, because at that time, like, Linkin Park was so big.
Oh yeah, Hybrid Theory came out, then Meteora.
Yeah.
So it was awesome.
And those records were huge, and like I said, our relationship never changed, and so work with him was awesome, and people saw that I was working with him, and then it opened other doors, and
Of course.
unfortunately now that he's gone, more doors have opened for me. So the least I can do is do these.
Still helping you out then.
He's absolutely still helping me.
That's good.
So
That's awesome.
it's pretty wild. I'm definitely part of a club I never wanted to be part of, but I'm trying to take a terrible situation and make a positive impact with it. And part of the proceeds go to Chester's wife co-founded a mental health awareness charity called 320 Changes Direction.
Nice. That's really cool.
Yeah, so like there's such a stigma around mental health and depression, and so much of the music that people like us listen to is like these lyrics and these themes, and the vibe of what's going on comes from such a dark place.
Yeah.
Because as artists, like, we're trying to express ourselves and get these feelings out. But the stuff that Chester was talking about from the beginning up until the end of his life, those feelings were always there.
Yeah.
And it's more obvious than ever that that those themes were dark, and he wrote those in really bad places in his head. So when we made a lot of these photos, it was so just two friends.
Yeah.
Natural.
Now, yeah, and that definitely comes across in the photos.
Yeah.
But now the photos have definitely taken a different meaning. It's almost like songs where when people come out and see the photos, people have their own interpretation of every photo's got its own story, and other people have their own interpretations of the stories now. And people always love to ask me about the photos when we do the exhibits, and it's really crazy to me to see which photos people gravitate to. And that's kind of the beauty of photography, is it's just a split second. Whatever that frame.
Yeah, you're capturing that moment.
Yeah.
It's gone.
And then it's over, and you really can't get back.
No.
Talk about like taking like a tragic story and making something positive out of it. Like these two kids, they had met at like a Chester Memorial in LA, like for the first time. Then they started dating.
No way.
And now they have a kid on the way. And so like I learned this story about these people at this exhibit, and they're naming their kid Chester, which is totally weird. Totally weird.
That's crazy.
I was almost gonna ask that, but I was like, no, too inappropriate.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where you take a tragedy and we try to raise the mental health awareness. You learn about other people's stories, and you learn how someone like Chester touched a lot of people in a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Every day remains the same now. One decision